What's up, guys? Yes, I'm again here, and today we are playing Anhur with his new Star Lancer skin in Clash because, of course, Egypt and Kuzumo, come on, control yourself. But anyway, Egyptian skins need to be shown on the Egyptian map, obviously. But no, this is where I usually do my skin videos. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Anhur here in this game mode because this skin, probably out of all the skins that came out this patch for this event, the Voyage event, this has to be my favorite, I think. The thing with Anhur is that a lot of his abilities and stuff kind of change with some of his skins, so... And honestly, I only use his Olympian skin, but from what I play with this skin, it doesn't change all that much, and in fact, it looks pretty good. So, I may use this skin a bit more, I don't know. I really like Olympian, but this skin, if it was up to just any other skin besides Olympian, this would be the skin I would choose, and oh my god, we just took so much damage from Odin, and I don't have my leap. Oh, I'm about to get bursted for a lot of damage. Oh, we hit him with our... Nice, and we got first blood. Nice. Odin got so much damage off on us, but we were still able to get the overall win there. And ooh, another kill. Okay, okay. She just walked to the... Oh, Kuzumo. I think he's dead. Oh my gosh, wait, that didn't target him? He's so lucky. Kuzumo is so lucky right there. He went in there. I'm actually not quite sure why he went in there, but he did, and he almost died. So, but he didn't. Oh, I missed. I'm bad. She didn't even try and dodge it. I just missed. Thought she'd try and backstep, but no. No. I'm just bad. But we're just going to go for a level into our ultimate here because Anhur's ultimate, especially early game, does a ton of damage. Really high base numbers. Doesn't scale very well, though. Which is... Oh, wow, I guess I was out of range. Which is one of the reasons why Anhur isn't really one of the best late game hunters. He doesn't have any steroids besides... Well, he has a power steroid, I guess, and a reduction steroid on his passive. What is it? He gets reduction on his... Basic, yeah, on his basic attacks from his passive, and then, yeah, damage buff on his one. So, not really the best late game hunter, but early game and mid game, he can do so much. He has a lot that can allow him to control fights with his ultimate and his one, and his impale, of course, as well as his disperse, which is leap. They give him, he has a knock up, knock back on his leap, which is pretty crazy for a hunter. But late game, doesn't have an attack speed steroid. DPS isn't as high. Ultimate kind of falls off, so... He does have his issues, but he's still a strong god, and my team is just going in over there. I don't know. Can I even get over here in time to do anything? Oh, Chang'e's gonna go down. Oh, Zeus got caught in there. Okay, we're gonna go for Odin. I didn't want to have to use the ultimate to get Odin because I wanted to save it, but you know, we're still gonna be able to get the Odin, which overall I think is worth for us. But I'm gonna go back to base. Can't go for that damage buff here. That's just a bit too dangerous for us, unfortunately. And I'm actually gonna go attack speed so I can be a more consistent DPS source for the team. I think this will be good for us because I'm gonna go attack speed, boost straight into Fatalis, and then Chin size. Not gonna go Ichapul this game. Ichapul is okay if you want to go for the Chin size because, of course, higher attack speed. But the Fatalis is something I will want the entire game, while I will sell the Ichapul late game. And plus, I would probably end up getting Fatalis later on in my build, unless I wanted to go for crit, which I don't think I'm going to go crit this game, so I think this is definitely a good option. Man, if only I had my impale right there. Ooh! Got the stun, got the stun! She's so low. Oh my gosh. Kuzumo didn't have anything to follow up on the stun, though. He was still waiting for his abilities to come back online, but that's completely okay. We're still going to force her back to base. We started out this game really strong. 5-2 right now. And overall, our team late game should be a bit better. I mean, they do have the chang'e, which is really strong, and the Zeus as well can be a menace if he's able to get all his damage off, but I mean, we have a Zeus as well. We also have a Kuzumo, who is pretty annoying for Zeus to deal with. And we have a Nemesis and Aphrodite's combo. So it's going to be rough for the enemy team, I imagine, if they keep or continue to fall behind. So we're just going to sit over here. It looks like Zeus is still going to go down. Man, I got a really nice impale there too, but not going to be enough to keep our teammate alive. Okay, Kuzenbo is just going in by himself. Pretty sure this Zeus has his ultimate. Oh, he's gonna go down to the... Oh, dude, that Zeus is so low. Let's see. Nah, I can't do that. I can't do anything there. I got Odin, though. That works. That works. I'm gonna get shut down, though. Did get the Odin, like I said. That was weird. I thought I was gonna get trapped in the ring, but he actually trapped me right outside the ring and got me stuck in the corner with Athena. But I was still able to get the ultimate and kill Odin before he could get a shield off. Actually, he probably did get a shield off because he was pretty low. But my ultimate was able to shred it. But we have our Fatalis online now, as well as we're going to get that... the chin size next. And attack speed's really good on Anhur because, I mean, his passive gives you damage, physical protection debuff, so... attack speed can be pretty good on him. Of course, a power build isn't bad either, because you can, of course, rely on your attack canceling, which is very important on this god, so you're able to get the debuff and then go for your 2, but the Executioner is really strong on this god. I don't have my ultimate, and I don't want to leap in because she has her 2 and her ultimate, so won't be able to kill her, but we are going to be able to force her back to base. I maybe could have gotten away with going Dev's Gloves or Transcendence this game. Just because of how much free farm I've been getting. On this left side of the map. I kind of haven't been leaving this side, but that's alright. We're going to get the Aegis now, which is going to be very helpful against Zeus especially, so... we want to have that available, so... because we have the beat. We wanted to get the beats early because they have a Cupid. And we wanted to get the Aegis just for the Zeus mostly. I guess it's good against Odin and stuff as well, but... whenever I think Aegis for this against this team, it's mostly for this high Zeus damage. If we ever get ulted, we're going to be able to pop the Aegis, reduce a lot of the damage we're going to be taking, because, of course, we'll be immune for the time being. Or I could even try and bait out his detonate in late game team fights. So it's going to be very useful. And it looks like Afro didn't pick up the mana buff. Maybe I should have just picked that up because I didn't want to pick it up because of Afro. So it looks like Nemesis got it. So not going to be a big deal. Okay, Chang'e, you may have won the damage trade there. Oh. Okay, Cupid hit a minion instead of us with the heart bomb. Which I think was the main mistake for them there. I'm going to have to... looks like they're going to be able to get that. I don't think we can defend this. Oh, Kuzenbo. Throw my pillar in there. I don't think there's much we can get off of this. Nemesis is still going on Odin. Might be able to get... yeah, she actually was able to get him. He didn't have his leap or his shield coming up soon enough. And the Kuzenbo... I guess it's Aegis. Oh, I'm not going to be able to leap in time away from the Chang'e. We still got the kill on the Zeus in the end, although he Aegis'd our ultimate, unfortunately. If he wouldn't have Aegis'd our ultimate, we would have been able to get away, but because he Aegis'd, we had to sacrifice our life for the Zeus. Because we did have to use our Impale to finish off the kill. But the team composition, or the team is looking pretty good right now. Probably Kuzenbo should have went for some magical protections earlier, though. I don't know. Nevian Lion into their composition is not really the best option early on in the game. I know he's getting it for the reflect, but they have a Chang'e, a Zeus, and an Athena to set up for them. So I think that might be the main source of damage at the beginning of this game. Cupid, I mean, he's strong and everything, but the reflex not really going to be doing all that much for you. She's going to get healed by Chang'e. Alright, we did do a lot of damage to her, but until we get our chin size, and even, actually, we may have to wait to get the execution before we can kill her. And yeah, she did go for the Aegis, actually. So now that I think about it, that's probably the main damage reduction she got there, was just from that Aegis, because she doesn't have any physical protections right now. Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting build. I'm not quite sure. I guess she's going for Polynomicon next. Ooh, we're gonna be able to get that damage buff. Oh. Okay. Oh, I got caught in that. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. I got caught in the back of the ring. Oh, that is too bad. We don't have a... I guess Afro has Phantom, but I guess it was down, so she couldn't hit. She couldn't help me out, but we are going to get our chin size online. Ooh, Nemesis. Taking the damage from Cupid. I wonder how Nemesis is now, since Nemesis did get the change to her dash, allowing her to get an attack in before she dashes again. I don't know. I'd like to see how she works out. But she went for the Silver Branch Bow first and is going into the crit early. That's peculiar. I usually see people who play Nemesis who want to go for the crit carry build, which is kind of like... I don't know who exactly started it, but I saw Adapting was the one who I saw in competitive play use it the most. But I usually see him go for that a bit later on, but he wants to go straight into the Silver Branch bow into crit. I guess he's just going for a complete in-hand build, not focusing on her abilities at all early on in the game. So just using those to stick to her targets and to stay alive, I suppose, which isn't really a bad option. And ooh. She's gonna be able to get Zeus. Try to hold Odin off as long as I could. Looks like it's gonna be useful in the end. I'm gonna be able to stop him from aggressing on Nemesis. Nemesis must have gotten her ultimate off and then got a crit or something, because it looked like she got a huge burst of damage against that Zeus. Oh, nice. He hit a minion again. I'm lucky with these Cupid Heart Bombs because I wasn't quite behind the minion wave whenever I landed, so got pretty lucky there. I got pretty lucky. Ooh, Afro did have to use her ultimate there. Oh wow, he has a decent amount of damage with that Transcendence and Aussie. Going for a bit of an older style build with the Aussie. Did Cupid use his ultimate? I actually didn't quite see, because if he didn't use his ultimate, he's in a... He's in a lot more of a problematic spot than he probably believes he is. But he was basic attacking the Apophis. I guess he thought he would be able to aggro it on us, but we didn't hit it, so we didn't have any issues with that. And wow, we do a lot of damage to Athena. I guess that's what happens when you don't have any physical protections, only going for the Void Stone and the Polynomicon. So even though I have a completely basic attack-oriented build, still going to be able to do quite a bit to her right there. And Afro's going to be able to get the Zeus with the help of Nemesis there. Come on. Gotta see what I can do against this Athena. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Kusunbo. Oh no. I need to run though. Oh! I was able to get him. Oh, he got me with the Sunder though, the Odin. I was able to get Cupid during that, but Odin has Sunder and got me. Man, I thought we made the hottest play. I thought I was going to turn around and kill Odin as well, but he was waiting there with the Sunder, but I can fully buy my... fully, of course. Don't need to use both of those words, but I'll be able to purchase the Executioner without any of the earlier items or earlier parts of it. So we're going to be in a really good spot. Getting the Executioner online means we're going to be able to do a lot more damage to them, especially since the Odin got Sovereignty. So we're going to be shredding that Sovereignty, the Sovereignty protections fairly effectively. So we're going to be in a good spot. I'm also going to go for... Let's see. I think I'll go for... Actually, I'm not even quite sure. I said I wasn't going to go for crit, but honestly... I'm looking at their team. Since Athena's so squishy, that's probably a very good option. I think I will go crit. Although we do have crit coming from the Nemesis already, and I imagine they'll probably try and build towards that, but it doesn't look like they are so far, so I'm just going to go for it. We'll go for the Wind Demon Deathbringer. Hopefully not too many Nemean Lions come out of the front line as this game progresses. By the way Athena's building, I'm assuming she's not looking towards that option, so we'll be able to do a lot of damage this game. We'll be able to do quite a bit once we get this Wind Demon Deathbringer on. And honestly, I could sell Chin Size or something if I really want more crit. Like if I want to go Malice, I could sell it. I don't think I will, but it is an option open to me. What is Cupid? Okay, he's just going Chin Size. He's going for the classic pen build. Probably going to go for either Titan's Bane or for Talus, or end up building both eventually. Maybe we'll go for the Brawlers. I'm not quite sure what exactly he wants here. Oh man, got jumped on by Odin. I'm getting jumped on by the whole team. Nemesis looks like she's going to go down here. Ooh, nice ult onto Odin, though. That was really smart, because that's going to give her a few protections that she needs. Yeah, there it is. She's going to be able to live. Okay, I have to be careful not to get ulted by Chang'e, actually. I should back off a bit. But we're going to be able to get a kill there. Really good job from our team. Kuzumbo able to get a kill with the Reflect onto Zeus, which I think I said earlier that it's one of the most annoying things to deal with as Zeus is Kuzumbo, because you'll ult and he'll just stand in it. It's actually a pretty decent and hilarious counter into that god, but we're going to go over this wall, maybe? No, I'm actually going to run over to the left side and clear out this wave, because I don't really care about the mana buff too much, and I just want more XP and gold. So I can hit level 20 and pick up my expensive crit items as this game progresses, because I want to be able to get that Wind Demon Deathbringer online, because one of the biggest weaknesses of a crit build is how expensive, especially Wind Demon can be. And Deathbringer is already super expensive itself. It's just that the first tier into a Wind Demon Deathbringer build is super expensive as well. Man, Nemesis is hitting hard. I guess that's when she crits. I'm assuming this is a stone cutting sword with her build, which isn't a bad option on Nemesis. Actually, a really good item on Nemesis. And she went Spectral Armor. I'm not quite sure why she went that. Now that I think about it, it's not probably pretty decent into Odin. He leaps on you and then he just gets spooked. Could actually see that being pretty decent. I don't know. It's not an item I see picked up too often, so it is kind of odd. Yeah, we're gonna be able to get Zeus. He did do a lot of damage. Get this Odin. Double kill for us, going aggressive on me, trying to get the kill after I 1v1 the Zeus. Come on. Come on, man. I fought hard for that kill. Gonna do that to me, Odin. Okay, looks like Cupid's gonna be over here. I have the Death Toll, so I am sustaining a little bit, not much, but it's something at least. Oh. Afro gets a stun. Not quite gonna get it. Ooh, I got the stun there, though. Nice Kuzumbo ultimate. Oh, jeez, I need to get out of that. Put my pillar down just so I don't get caught myself. Zeus looks like he's gonna go down. Yeah, Kuzumbo was trying to defend, but Kuzumbo has a tough time doing that. But we're gonna be able to go back to base, get our Wind Demon online. And I'm gonna start working on the Deathbringer. We're just gonna sell my Death Toll because I can get the tier 2 into Deathbringer. Not gonna have any sustain anymore because I'm going without any lifesteal in this build, but against their team, no lifesteal is honestly not too bad for us because we do have an Aphrodite as well. So if Aphrodite is ever fighting with me, she'll either be on Nemesis or me. Just depends on, I guess, who's taking the most damage. So I'm definitely not worried here. Oh. Wait, did she? I guess she ulted already. I did take so much damage from that Athena, though. That was her whole combo, though, if you think about it. She has Polynomicon and Soul Reaver right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to base. Athena getting aggressive on me. And Kuzumbo just looks like he wants to mess with some people. He just wants to ruin people's day, which is what you want to do on Kuzumbo. And I'm actually going to max out... Ooh, I meant to max out the Aegis. That's okay. We'll be able to get the beads eventually, I suppose. But I meant to max out the Aegis because that's about to come up. Oh, I didn't get the stun. Oh. Oh, she's so low. Nice job from Nemesis. Okay, Phantom coming in hot right there. Ooh, nice taunt as soon as she... landed from her ultimate. Looks like my team's going to be able to get out for free, though. And Zeus is going to ult for no reason there. I'm not... I guess she... actually don't know. Because there's no one there when he pressed his ult, so I don't know what he was going for there. Odd. Very odd, but we are going to lose the left tower, unfortunately. And we actually still haven't gotten a tower from the enemy team. And, oh... Nemesis died so fast right there? Okay. I missed my impale on Odin. Okay, we got Odin, though. We got the kill on him. Man, Kuzenbo is doing a lot of reflect damage right now. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, I got a perfect stun right there. Oh, we trapped her with our pillar. Man, she has a lot of sustain, though. Okay, I think Afro... Oh, I didn't get the pillar. Oh, that's okay. I meant, not pillar, I meant impale. We are going to be able to get the tower. Oh, man. I love this Afro being on top of me. It gives me so much survivability, especially since I'm going for this high damage crit build and I don't have any sustain. It's very useful. Very useful. Nice. We're going to be able to get away from that. And we're going to be able to get Cupid. And the tower. Astonishing. I couldn't have... I don't think I could have thought of a better outcome of all the plays we just did there, because that was beautiful. Afro just helped me out so much in those fights. Gave me so much survivability, like I said, and I completely forgot to purchase a power pot, which I will be doing because it does, of course, give you quite a bit of damage as an Anhur, especially. So we're going to be able to take advantage of this, and I'm going to have to clear out this wave because they do have gods on their team split pushing a bit, because we did lose this left tower, of course, and I don't know if my team wants to go for this objective. It is kind of risky, and by kind of I mean super risky, especially since they have a god like Chang'e on their team who can just stun us all if we're standing by there. But it is a possibility if we can do it quick enough. If we want to do it, it has to be me and Afro going for this. I don't know, I might start it up. We'll see. Just to bait a little bit. I'm gonna have to ult here. I don't wanna wait too long to get the kill on that. There it is. Odin's gonna go down. I missed the stun on Chang'e though. There it is. We're gonna be able to get the Chang'e. And we should be able to get the Phoenix here. Athena, I think, will be going down here. I'm gonna try and get her. There it is, okay. We're gonna be able to take out this tower. I don't have a lot of penetration, but my attack speed is high, and they're actually gonna surrender that game. GG. That was a good game overall, and actually she went Masamune, trying that item out after I got a buff. So, a good game for us. We were able to snowball pretty hard. We weren't really behind at all, ever in that game. Pretty much we got ahead early with the team composition that I feel would have been stronger in the late game even if we were tied. So, yeah, that ended up being a victory for us. GG overall. Great job for my team. And, ooh, someone doubled us. 42 worshippers. That's nice. That's spicy. That's a lot of worshippers. We did almost 30k damage. We actually still got out-damaged by Zeus, even though Zeus would die every fight, but you can't out-damage a Zeus. He just throws his ultimate down and then detonates, and it's just So much damage, so much damage. One of the reasons why Zeus is such a strong pick right now is just how much damage he can do without even having to do much. Because he is extremely immobile, but one of the things that he has over all the other gods in the game, all the other immobile mages, I should say, is the amount of easy to apply damage. Easy, I should say easy, extremely high damage that can be applied. So, yeah, his ultimate, his 2, his 1, he doesn't even have to aim. He's a strong god. He's a very strong god. But Anhur, also a strong god in my opinion. Very strong early to mid game, can control a lane in Conquest and in Clash as well. Your impale with your pillar is just so difficult to deal with sometimes, and depending on the matchup, can be very detrimental for the enemy laner. They can really fall behind, and if Anhur is able to get a lead, he can snowball really hard because his base, especially with levels, because his base ability damage is actually extremely high, especially on that ultimate. Of course, like I said, it does fall off a bit late game. His ability's not going to do as much because his ultimate doesn't scale as, like, super well. I mean, it has decent scalings, but it's not, you know, it's not like some super burst ability like, I don't know, Izanami's ultimate or Susanoo's ultimate late game. So it's like, you're not going to be able to get too much out of it, plus physical damage abilities tend to fall off late game as well. And you mostly use it for CC immunity, but you can still do a lot of damage to squishies with it, as well as you can finish off kills with it as well. So still not a bad option later on in the game. But of course, your basic attacks are going to do a bit more damage, especially with the crit build that I actually think was really good, especially since we had an Aphrodite on my team. There was one time where we just couldn't be stopped with that Afro on us, and we were just doing so much damage, and we were just so survivable as well with the Afro, making us so tanky and able to sustain so well. And they just, I don't know, they didn't build anti-healing for some reason, as they should. They had a Divine Ruin, but they didn't have a Pestilence, they didn't have a Brawler's Beast Stick coming from Cupid, which would have been a good option over the Odysseus Bow, in my opinion, on their team composition, since they had so much damage coming from, like, the Athena going damage. Yeah, really weird build for her. It didn't really work out on the end, but overall, still a really good game for us. I highly recommend this game if there's, or not this game, the skin. If there's one skin you want to get in the Voyage event, I think the Anhur one's the one for you. But anyway, this has been the SMGan playing some Anhur in Clash. I hope you enjoyed, so please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.